Welcome to this Digital Anarchy tutorial going over how to get a trial license for Transcriptive, create your account, and activate your license in Adobe Premiere. If you go to digitalanarchy.com plugins and click Transcriptive, and then click Get a Free Trial, you can enter your name and email address and click Submit to get a trial email sent to that account. Once that's submitted, you can click the links below to download the trial for Windows or for Mac. This goes to our downloads page where you can download demos of any of our plugins, including Transcriptive. So go ahead and download that now. You can also get to this downloads page by going to Demos and then selecting the product that you want to download the demo of. The trial email you receive will include a link to create your Transcriptive account, which is at app.transcriptive.com. Click Create a new Transcriptive account. A new account gets 30 free minutes to try out transcribing, and then any other transcribing charges are covered by a credit card. And you can select transcribe only free if you want to enter that credit card now, or review only free if you want to start the trial without the credit card and then enter it later. The producer options only impact the web version of Transcriptive, and you can see our video on Premiere Panel and web app differences that we'll link to in the description for more info on that. If you have Transcriptive for Premiere, you can get a discount on the producer subscription, but since we're just using a trial in the Adobe Premiere version for now, select Review Only or Transcribe Only, fill out the form, and then click Continue to create the account. Once the account is created, you'll receive a link to activate it, so make sure to click on that and then install Transcriptive. To install, make sure that Adobe Premiere and Media Encoder are both closed. Go to the installer that you downloaded and run it. Just click through the steps without changing the install location, and once that's done, open Adobe Premiere. Once Premiere's open, launch Transcriptive from the Window menu, Extensions, Transcriptive. You can use Transcriptive as a free-floating panel, but it works better when it's docked in your Premiere workspace, so we recommend that you dock it into one of your panel groups. When you first launch Transcriptive, you'll see the welcome screen with links to tutorials, and then the licensing menu. Here you can sign in with the email address that you used to create your Transcriptive account. You can also create an account from here if you haven't done that already by clicking Get Trial License. This is going to create an account that doesn't have a credit card yet. Click Sign In, and the trial's been activated. You can get back to the licensing menu by clicking the top left menu in Transcriptive and selecting License. This will show you the status of your trial. Right now I have 7 days remaining, and I can see that the trial is limited to 2 minutes of transcribing at a time. You can email us at sales@digitalanarchy.com for an unlimited trial license that doesn't have this 2-minute limit. Click Continue to go back to using Transcriptive. With a trial, when you click Transcribe to transcribe a clip or a sequence, you'll see that the length of the file that you're transcribing is limited to 2 minutes by the trial, and this is unlimited if you purchase a license. You'll also see how many free minutes you have remaining. New accounts get 30 free minutes to try out the transcribing services, and then after that we'll charge the credit card that you entered when creating the account. Since this account doesn't have a card, there's a link here that takes me to the page where I can add a card, and I can click Continue to submit this job for transcribing, where it'll use 2 of my 30 total minutes, which will leave me with 28 remaining. You can also get to the page where you add a credit card, which is the dashboard page, by clicking the account menu in the top right and selecting My Dashboard. Sign in if you aren't signed in already, and then if you want to add a credit card here, you can go to Settings, Card, and enter your credit card. You can also use this account menu to log out of your Transcriptive account and log into a different one. And if you purchase a full license for Transcriptive, you can go back to the licensing menu from the top left menu and click here to enter the serial number that you received. Enter the serial number and click Register to activate the full license. And I can see that this account now has a fully functional Transcriptive license. And when I go back to transcribe, the 2-minute time limit is removed and I can transcribe the entire sequence. Once you enter your full serial number while you're logged in, make sure in the licensing menu to log in first and then enter the serial number. That serial number is assigned to that email address account, and when you sign back in with that email address, Transcriptive will know that you have a full license. Assigning a serial number to your Transcriptive account also unlocks a discount if you decide to sign up for one of the producer plans. If you go back to the dashboard, you can go to Settings, Subscription, and you have the option to change your plan. A producer account unlocks transcript importing, additional export formats, and text editing on the Transcriptive web app. The normal price is $19 a month or $160 a year. But if you have the serial number linked to your account, you get $11 off the monthly subscription or $64 off the yearly subscription. And once you activate the subscription, you'll see the price change to show the discounted amount. Again, this only applies to the Transcriptive web app. If you're just using Transcriptive in Adobe Premiere, all of the features are available without a subscription. Finally, the Transcriptive trial license email you received also includes a 7-day trial license for PowerSearch, which you can also download from our downloads page. To use it, download and install PowerSearch with Adobe Premiere closed. Once it's installed, open PowerSearch from Window, Extensions, PowerSearch. The first time you open PowerSearch, it will ask you for your name, and then you can paste in the trial license and click Authorize, which unlocks an unlimited 7-day trial of PowerSearch. If you've purchased a Transcriptive license, that same Transcriptive serial number can be entered here to activate the full version of PowerSearch. You can try out PowerSearch's ability to search for transcripts and markers in your Premiere projects, and then if you decide to buy a license, you'll see this screen when you open PowerSearch with a field to enter your full version serial number, or click Continue to keep using the trial. That covers how to get started with trial licenses. You can learn more about Transcriptive, PowerSearch, and all of our plugins by checking out the tutorials on our YouTube channel and downloading the free demos on our website, digitalanarchy.com. If you have any questions, you can send us an email at cs@digitalanarchy.com.